Hi there, my name is Vanessa. I am the owner of Miss Craftiness and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm a Minnesota-based small business and I crochet really cute things and I also punch needle. If you ever want to take a look at what I have in my shop and what I hand make, you can check out my other vlogs and my website, misscraftiness.com. So today is July 31st. And in case you didn't see my last vlog, I went camping for a week and I am just getting back and I am getting back into the groove of things. This whole week I did not vlog other than today, obviously, just because I needed a little break from it and I was able to get quite a few things done. Like I said, in case you didn't see my last vlog, I do have another market tomorrow actually. And it is for Wilmer Pride. That was my #1 market of the year last year, and I'm sure it's going to be a great one again. So in this vlog, I'm going to be showing you my table setup, at least what I have set up right now. I did set up behind the scenes without you guys, just because I wanted to see what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure yet. I am going to do an L-shaped table for this market, and we'll see how that goes. I just feel like I have more product now. So I want to make sure that all of my product is showcased and that it gets seen because everybody likes something different. So I want to make sure that I have something for everybody. I want to show you the new products that I made this week. So I'm sure you know about my conchas or my crochet conchas. So in case you don't know what a concha is, it is a pan dulce, which is Mexican sweetbread. I actually printed out something for it, so in the case that someone's like, what is conchas or what is pan dulce? Pan dulce is Mexican sweetbread. The most famous is the concha, which is what I make. A soft yeast roll topped with a crunchy seashell patterned sugar crust. So that is what that is in case you don't know. And I make the iconic like conchas in the white, red, and the white, pink, and brown. I also make them in larger sizes. This is my mini size. And in my mini size, I am introducing 2 new colors, which I'm so excited. So this is the Mexican flag inspired one. This one I have made in a larger size already, but I didn't make it in a small, so here it is. And this one I'm so excited to talk about as well. It is also Mexican flag inspired or just Mexican flag colors. This one is more the Mexican flag inspired, but I did do this and then I added a brown heart. So I'm so excited to come out with these. And I also have the larger one in the Mexican flag inspired one. And then this one is new for the larger one, but I made the mini one into a large one as well. So I'm so excited to come out with these. I also make really cute crochet cakes, and these crochet cakes are for photos. So you put your picture here, it's more decorative, and you just put your picture there of your loved ones or of anything that you want to show off. So this one is the one that I made. How cute is this? This is a new yarn that I found at Michael's, and I don't remember what it's called, but I had only seen 3 left, so I grabbed 2 of them. I should have just grabbed the 3rd one, but I didn't want to overbuy things that I didn't need because I didn't need this yarn. And then going back to the Mexican flag inspired things. So these are my super cute Mexican bow keychains. And the middle part there is crocheted. It also has a little cute rose there, has a little ribbon, and then ribbon on the back. How beautiful is this? I'm so excited. But I made 3 of them for the market tomorrow. So these are ready to go. And then staying on the topic of keychains, I also made 2 strawberry keychains in red. I just wanted to make sure that I had 5 red keychains total for the market tomorrow. That's kind of normally what we sell. And then I also made 2 lip balm holders in purple and yellow in my scrap yarn. And then I made 2 Minnesota mug rug coasters. These do really well now. I made these a couple of years ago and they did not do so well, but now they're doing good, so that's really exciting. And then these are not out yet on my site. You can only get these in person. I have been meaning to post about these, but I just haven't gotten to all the colors that I want to make. And they are not the fastest to make, so I just haven't gotten to that point yet to make all the colors that I want. but I did make this one in the same cake color that I showed you. So this one is so cute. And then I also made this light blue one, which I love. I also had a yellow one with this blue color as the thread. And it was so, so cute. I think my sister actually has that one. So yeah, but yeah, I made these. And I think that that is all that I made. Yeah, so it doesn't feel like I made a lot, but I did make that all this week. And I'm so proud of myself. Sometimes I feel like vlogging takes up a lot of time. So if you are a content creator full-time and only do that, I applaud you because it is a lot of work to do. I was just talking to my husband about it, that it is basically a second job because it is a lot of work. Not only do you have to, yes, set up the camera, super easy, set up your tripod, get the good angles. That's still a lot of work, and making sure that you can actually see everything in the camera, making sure that the brightness is okay, making sure that if it needs flash, it has flash or any type of lighting. Then you have to think about the next step, which is editing everything. And that is also a ton of work. That is a whole second part to content creating. So basically, moral of my story here is that content creating is a lot of work. So I'm kind of glad that I took a week off from it just to kind of ease myself back into my job. So yeah, and I'm going to show you what my tables look like, and I really love them. So let me show you. Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me. I am not gonna use my tripod for this, but this is what my keychains are going to look like. Then these are where my mug rugs are gonna go. My front table is going to pretty much stay the same, but I will show you my next table. That one will make more sense. This will be where my car coasters go. Then in this empty spot will be where my crochet coasters go. And then the 4 button dish coaster things go here. And then here, sorry about all the mess that I have, oh my goodness. Then here will be where my flower display goes, which everybody loves. For my first market, I believe I had an L-shaped table as well, but I didn't have a lot of product on it because it was from when I came out with my anniversary collection things. I didn't have very much, but how cute is this? So I made these earlier this year, this one and this one. And I decided, and this is a coaster that I just recently made, but I decided to put small, medium, and then large here, or mini, small, medium, whatever. But I wanted to display them so that people know that I can take customs for these, or if they want to purchase these, they could do that as well. And I'm also missing something here, and I just noticed that it fell. Let me grab it. Okay, that's a lot better. So my Maranito pillow will go behind the blankets because it makes sense. I only have one of these, and I'm never making it again. So if you want it, please let me know or check out my website. Then I have my dessert photo holders here. Then I have my mini conchas in this little bin here. And I just got this 3-tiered thing from, I want to say, Home Goods. I only saw one of them, and that's all. I wanted 2 of them, but it's fine. I put my carnation conchita bouquets there. Then my heart conchas here. And then my regular conchas here. So I'm super excited to have a new display, and I hope everybody loves it. Sorry, you're kind of tilted a little bit, but what I'm going to do next is start packing up for the market tomorrow. Then after that, I'm going to throw my tablecloths into the wash because I didn't throw them in there from the last market that I did. Then once I'm done packing up and getting ready for the market, that includes packing up fixtures, packing up my backpack, things like that. Then I'm going to clean up my office because it is well overdue for a cleanup. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think also before I pack up for the market, I'm going to make sure that my inventory count is correct, because I feel like I did that for when I unpacked for the last market, but I can't remember, so I'm just going to go ahead and look over it again. Wait, just kidding. I have to take pictures of a couple of things before I pack them up, and then I will do everything that I just said. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then you will see me packing up for the market. Okay, so I kind of ran into a problem and all of my bins are full, but I still have to put my backstock flowers in a bin. So I'm really hoping that they fit in the first flower bin. If not, then I'm going to have to buy another one because I am taking pretty much all of my inventory to this market. Do I need to? Probably not, but I just want to make sure that I have product and that I can restock if I need to. So yeah, I don't know. But what I think I'm going to do is see what fits in the first one and then we'll go from there. So okay, good news. I fit everything in the bins. I kind of had to move things around. Whew. They're pretty heavy, so I'm proud of myself for making this stuff throughout the year, but mostly I'm so proud of myself for making this many things. Yeah, it's just good to see that so that I can have full tables. So next I'm going to go ahead and pack up the fixtures. So I am done packing up and there's just a couple more things that I have to pack up, like my like checkout, signage, whatever bin, and then put away this table, then wash my whatever. I still have quite a bit to do, but the product packing is done. I think I'm going to call it for today, and then I will vlog right away in the morning when we start packing up. I don't think I'm gonna vlog me packing up the car because I'm a little stressed out about that, just because I have just one more fixture that I added. Well, an extra table and a fixture that I added. So yeah, and plus we have to fit it in the car. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So then once I get this little bit done, then I'm going to clean up my office because it is very needed, and then probably paint my nails because I don't remember the last time we painted my nails. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is market day. We are already set up as you saw earlier in the vlog, and the market starts probably now, right? And then I will check in with you for the first hour, so that'll probably be like 12 p.m. so that I can do the order check-ins, but I don't want to do them back to back. I'm just going to do it like by hours, so I will check in then. Okay, so it is currently 12:09 and we got our first sale at 11:29. So they purchased a crochet carnation in purple, and they had said that last year they meant to get a rose, but they couldn't, and so they came back today. Then at 11:31 we got a sale for a 2-pack cherry mugwort car coaster in purple, 2-pack checkered mugwort car coasters in pink, and then a crochet tulip in yellow. And they were also a returning customer. I believe they're obsessed with cherries, and they came back for more cherry coasters and other things, so that was pretty cool. And then at 11:39 we got a sale for a crochet lily, and they wanted to pay me $20 instead of the $13 because they said that wasn't enough. So I was able to add a tip on there, which was really nice of them. So far we have made our booth fee back and more. It's been pretty busy so far. I am going to do the 1 p.m. check-in. So at 12:34 we got a sale for a crochet calla lily. At 12:39 we got a sale for a 2-pack strawberry mugwort car coaster in white. At 12:40 we got a sale for a crochet sunflower and then a crochet rose in light blue. At 12:46 we got a sale for crochet lavender in light pink and a crochet rose bouquet coaster with the pot. I only had one of those. I don't think I will be making another one unless we get a custom for it. And then at 12:59 we got a sale for a crochet sunflower. That is all so far. So far, we've had a lot of returning customers, so I think that is awesome. I will be checking in around 2 p.m. It is 2 p.m. and we are going to do our check-in. So at 1:26, we got a sale for a crochet lavender and purple. At 1:35, we got a sale for a crochet pink strawberry keychain. And then at 1:47, we got a sale for a crochet lily. And I only brought 2 lilies with me, so next time I will bring more. And then I will check in with you again at 3. Let's do our 3 p.m. check-in. No, our, yeah, 3 p.m. check-in. Wait, I didn't get any sales, actually. Yeah, I didn't get any sales, so I don't have anything to tell you. It has been a slow hour. I'm hoping that we get at least a couple more sales before we go. We have not hit our booth, or we have not hit our goal for today, so I'm a little sad about that. But there's so much going on in town that there's just, I don't know, there's just so much to do, so everybody's just kind of everywhere right now. But I will check in about 3:45 before we leave. Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, August 5th. I can't believe we are officially in August. It was August 1st for the market that I just came from, but it didn't really hit me yet that it was August, so that just tells me that we have a lot to do for fall. So let's talk about the market that happened on Saturday. As you know, if you've been watching my vlogs, I'm going to be looking at my notebook here. This notebook has all of my markets from when I started. So Saturday, August 1st, we had Wilmer Pride, and that was my #1 market of 2025. The booth fee was $37.50. My setup was a 6-foot table and a 4-foot table. The number of orders was 14, so we were down 2 from last year. And then the number of items ordered was 22. I can't remember how many we had last year. Let's see. So last year we sold 28 items, so this year 22. I spent quite a bit on that day. I spent $44.97 on food, basically. We had breakfast. That was about little less than $6. Then we bought a asada burger at the market itself for lunch. We just shared that one. And then we spent money on dinner, and I think that was $20-something. I don't remember, but yeah, I did spend quite a bit on food. We probably could have just packed our lunch, but it's fine. We don't do that very often on food. We normally just buy a bunch of drinks and maybe a snack or two, but it's nice to kind of treat yourself like this. I'm not going to go over the amount that I made for that day, but what I will say, down in sales for that day, I think it was about, we were down maybe $40. So that is quite a bit, and that's too bad, but we'll get into the comments. Oh, I also forgot to say that that market was from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I think that that is such a good time for a market because 1, you don't have to wake up so early. 2, because normally people are awake by then and they're ready to go explore the day. 11 a.m. is such a good time to start a market. Other than farmers markets, that's different. Most people like to wake up super early and explore those. All right, so now let's get into the comments. So load-in, we carted everything, and volunteers were available to help out. There was great communication. There was, I want to say, about 3 or 4 emails sent total. So that was great. I love getting the updates and information on anything that has to do with the market. There was a map, which I love. And there was also assistance in the case that you needed it. So there was volunteers for load in, load out, and if you needed someone to watch your booth for a bit. But I always have my husband with me, so I did not need any assistance, and I didn't want to take away from anybody that needed it. So it took me an hour and a half to set up. I'm not used to 2 full tables. I normally just do 1 really full table, and it does very well. I noticed that when I had the second 4-foot table, I noticed that people didn't see it. And I think the problem was, actually, I know the problem was my flower setup because it's really tall. You can't see the back table at all, so that's probably why. My goal was to set up an L shape, and the traffic was coming from the left. So I set up my L-shaped table. So 6 foot was like this, and then the 4 foot was like that. So once the traffic came in this way, then they could see the 4 foot table, but it was still getting missed. So I need to figure out what to do with that. What I might do next time if I do 2 tables again is angle my flower setup slightly so that it kind of curves into the 4 foot table. I was thinking too that I could add another 4 foot table, so 3 tables total, but I don't have enough product to fill 3 full tables. I only had product for 2 full tables, so that's something that I have to think about before I go to another like bigger market. I do have a bigger market in September that I have to prep for because it is about an hour-ish away, so I have to figure that out and see what I want to do with that. I'll probably have pumpkins by then, maybe. I wasn't sure if I was going to do pumpkins this year, but I feel like they did pretty good, so we'll see when that time comes. I need to get back on this. This market had a stage this year, which was really cool. There was a lot of fun activities to do, and it was a great vibe. Now, I will say the traffic was a bit slower than last year's, but there were so many events going on around town. I want to say there was a fair, maybe 20 minutes away from us. There was a circus in town, and then there was also like a kind of like a carnival summer fun fest thing going on at a shopping store. So there was so much to do, and I'm sure people were overwhelmed with so many things to do. It was also a nice hot day, and if you're from Minnesota, you know everybody goes out to the lake if it's really nice out. What I absolutely loved about this market was that I had so many returning customers here, and now all of my customers are great. I love them all, but the ones that come back are truly the greatest because they already have something of yours and they want more. So that is a great feeling. I am so thankful for each and every one of you that came by, and for sure my returning customers. So thank you. And I also had someone come by and said that they wanted to order 12 to 14 flowers. And 2 days later they did. I don't want to include that to my total, but it is really cool that that happened. Normally when people say that they're going to come back, they don't, or if they're going to order online, they don't. But in this case, they did, and that was really cool. I will be making a separate video just for that because, yeah, you'll see that eventually. Overall, I will be returning to this market. This is a great market to come to, and it's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. And then for loadout, we just carted everything. And again, we were asked by volunteers if we needed assistance, but we were fine. I wanted to make sure that everybody else had assistance if they only had one person at their booth. So yeah, so that is Willmar Pride. I do have another market on Saturday. It is the farmers market in my town, but I won't be vlogging for that because I am changing my YouTube schedule, my YouTube posting schedule to twice a month. I think I probably try to post once a week, but that's just a lot for me, and I want to make sure that I am focusing on my business with like admin things, making product, markets, things like that. So I will still be posting, but just twice a month. So if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. If you could also check out my other vlogs, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could comment a pink heart emoji in the comments below so that I know that you're still watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe all of our vlogs and this channel. And I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.